to Santa Cruzeiro's home venue here in Betim as we get ready for the first semi-final from the Men's World Club Championship. The two teams in action in this first semi-final. It's Trentino Volley. Filippo Lanza, number 10, the captain in your picture. As the teams going through the last few phases of the warm-up, they're up against Zenit-Kazan of Russia. And this should be an absolute cracker. Teams have hit through position 4, they're now hitting through position 2, and Zenit-Kazan have some real stars on display, none other than Alfredo Leon, number 9. Real powerful jump server, and that's going to be one of the keys for Zenit-Kazan. They'll be hoping to use the likes of Anderson, Leon and Mikhailov with their big jump serves to try and disrupt what Trentino Volley want to do, and that means the likes of Filippo Lanza and Oleg Antonov are going to have a lot of work to do in serve-receive. This is how Pool A finished up. Santa Cruzeiro unbeaten. They dispatched Zenit-Kazan 3-1, and it's the top two that went through. Chinese Taipei's Tachung Bank were unable to get through, and neither were Egypt's Tala El Agesh. In Pool B, Trentino Volley were unbeaten, and it's Bolivar of Argentina who went through with them as they got past country compatriots UPC and San Juan. And for Minas Tennis Club, who are just down the road here in Betim, it was a rather unsuccessful campaign for them in this World Club Championships as they failed to get a win on the board. There's a glimpse of a few of the players, Mihailovic and Anderson. For number 19, Vladimir Melnik. He's not had a lot to do, hasn't played. Oleg Antonov, number 4 for Trentino Volley, who's a substitute normally for the Italian national team. This is how Zenit-Kazan are probably going to line up. This is their strongest, without doubt, and biggest team in Anderson, who's been playing through the outside, not in his usual national team spot of going through the opposite slot. Leon, the other outside hitter. This is the squad. Mikhailov, not shown on the starting lineup, but I would be very surprised if he wasn't the big opposite player. And it's number 12, Butko, who is the starting setter for Kazan. Igor Kobzar, number 13, is the number 2 setter and has been used throughout this tournament. As you have a look at Trentino Volley, Bergstaller is going to be an influential player. He'll need to be. Gianelli, 1.98 m, just 20 years of age, starting setter for the national team, starting setter for Trentino Volley, and pound for pound probably one of the best setters in the world of volleyball, especially when you take his age into consideration. So a glimpse of the lineups, a glimpse of Volvic, who will no doubt be looking to play his part. We're just in the last phase now of the warm-up, which is the serving, which is always a bit of a torrid time. You've got balls flying everywhere. And a chance for the liberos, the specialist defenders, passes, to maybe get a feel for what the other team are going to do. Alexei Verbov, number 16 for Zenit-Kazan, is the number 1 libero for them. And Massimo Colacci, number 13 for Trentino Volley, is their main man, as it were. And as far as Colacci's concerned, and also the backup libero for Trentino Volley, which is Matteo Chiappa, number 8. The weight of service that comes from Anderson and from Leon and from Mikhailov is really something they're going to have to be dealing with. It's not really a serve, it's more of a spike. Volvic does a little jump float serve, which is always devious and dangerous. Ashev likely to start through the middle. Butko, one cool dude with his little ponytail, and one excellent setter. So a very passive and very quiet Vladimir Lekno, the head coach for Cruzeiro, just with his own thoughts at the moment. head coach for Trentino Volley is Angelo Lorenzetti, who also is just sat contemplating. Trentino Volley won this tournament 4 years in a row from 2010 to 2009 to 2013. They're the only team to have won it that many times. In fact, sorry, from 2009 to 2012, they got a bronze in 2013 and they were 5th in 2014. And didn't really figure at all in 2015. Sada Cruzeiro are the defending champions from Brazil. Zenit-Kazan was 2nd in the 2015 edition, losing in the final. So Trentino with history, Zenit-Kazan wanting to get back into the final to prove a point and take gold. World-class players from 2 world-class clubs. And we are just moments away from the start of this one. Before that, we're going to meet the referees today. In charge is Rogério Espikowski from Brazil, and he'll be ably assisted by Mohamed Shamiri of Iran. Two very knowledgeable, experienced referees. So as they take their positions, it'll be time for the players to make their way out onto court. Zenit-Kazan, who come out first. Matt Anderson, number 1, will be going through the outside. And then it's number 9, Leon, also going through the outside. Number 10, Volvic, is through the middle. Number 11, Ashev, is the other middle blocker and captain today. Number 12, Butko, is the setter, and it's number 18, Mihailov, in the opposite slot. That's how they line up for this one. And it'll be Alexei Verbov, who will no doubt be out on court first, the libero, all of whom have had their high fives and are now on court waiting. As we have a glimpse again of Vladimir Lekno hiding behind his assistant coaches. So for Trentino Volley, no surprises really. Ginelli Lanza, Sebastian Solé. Number 12 is Simon van der Voort. Number 14, Jan Stokker, 2 brutes at the net. And number 17, Tine Ernau, make the starting lineup. Tine Ernau is going through the outside along with Filippo Lanza. And in the opposite slot is Jan Stokker. Angelo Lorenzetti, that's his best team, he believes, that can get the job done here. Anderson just having a quick word with Alexei Verbov. And Gianelli, the youngster, will be looking to organise his team and get this one up and running for Trentino quickly. And both teams lining up with their setters in the back row. Checking who the captain on court was for Zenit-Kazan. So away we go with the first semi-final from the Men's Club World Championships here in Betim. It's Trentino Volley in white serving, Zenit-Kazan of Russia receiving in the blue. Mihailov goes off the block, but it's well defended by the Italian side and straight back through the middle. Lovely spike to put that one away. And a nice start for Sebastian Solé, the Argentine international. Ginelli will serve again. Oh, good defence again by Trentino Volley. Nice blocking to slow the ball down. And this time it's the captain, Filippo Lanza, who gets the ball away, finding a gap in the block. It's not about making kill blocks, it's about slowing that ball down, and a little bit of luck really as that went through the arms of Mikhailov. He can't believe it. Ginelli once again. Good ball in from Anderson. And this time the ball goes down just. Even though Mikhailov went over the top of the block. Great defending by Trentino Volley to keep it off the floor. Just not high enough, though, for anyone else to make something of it. And in fact, Bernal was falling backwards as he tried to play that. Volvic with the serve for Zenit. Lanza didn't like that. But he likes the end result as he gets that one off the block and away. Good use of the hands. And nothing Volvic was going to do about that. No libero on court. No one able to get it back into play. Lanza with a tidy jump serve, but well dealt with. However, Ashev making a complete mess of that. Timing was all wrong, wasn't it? So nice tidy start this by Trentino. 4-1 up in the first set. It's best of 5 for a place in the final of the Men's World Club Championships here in Brazil. Miss hit from Lanza. That sends Mikhailov back to the serving line. The first of the big hitters from the serving line for Zenit-Kazan. And Trentino, serve-receive unit, way back on the baseline. And that's why. Brilliantly passed by Lanza. Quick ball out wide, and it's off the block and away before the Russian side can get their block set. Ashev trying to catch up to Butko. He was late. Butko it was who got the touch, but not a good one. Soleil with the serve. Oh, good angle from Leon. He was unlucky, caught the top of the net. Just see how high he is, and then he's able to put that one inside the 3-meter line, down to position 4. Stocker won't be too pleased with that. That's the second of the big 3 as Leon goes back to the serving line. Mikhailov was dealt with. Trentino got off that rotation in 1. Can they get off this one from Leon? Oh, goodness me. It's free ball for Zenit-Kazan. And Anderson goes high off the hands. That's not coming back. And that's the game plan for Zenit-Kazan in a nutshell. Massive serve. And then get the ball back, if it comes back, and then put it away. Brilliant start for Leon. Another big serve, just high to the middle. And a very nice swing indeed from it was Jan Stocker, was it? Oh, Tina now, my apologies. Jan Stocker would like to hit one like that. It's Stocker who goes back to serve. There's Ernau it was who put it away cross court. Ooh, no carry given against Kolachi. Play goes on, free ball for Zenit-Kazan. Another quick ball out wide. Anderson over the top. Does he catch? He does catch the baseline. In fact, he caught the block, which is what Mr. Espikalski was signalling. Just gets a touch. Gianelli. Nice swing from Anderson. Ashev back to serve. Oh, nice play. Lots of line left for Tini Ernau. That was a big hit from him, wasn't it? What a set from Cianelli, going backwards and still able to put that out all the way to the antenna. Nice and quick, no chance for the middle to get anywhere near Butko. Easy lead that time by Kazan. So after that very good start from Zenit, from Trentino, it's Zenit who've got themselves back into this one, just one behind. Butko with the serve. Oh, it's an ace serve. Brilliant play. Alexander Butko, one-time national team setter. Always playing second fiddle to Graham Keane. Oh, that's a big block. It comes back as well. Hits Jan Stocker on the way out, and Zenit who take the point. Lovely play from Anderson, lining up Stocker and putting him down. One big sidestep across the net early. And nowhere for Trentino to go. Ball out wide. That's off of Mihailovic's head. Has no idea where it's gone, but knew where it was when it came back to him from Butko. Mihailov doing a 360 as that ball came off his head, but then got himself back into position. A one-on-one against Lanza. Kazan take the point, and now they have the lead 9-7. Timeout called. Butko to serve once more for Zenit. It's been a good run from him. Oh, I spoke too soon. Well, that's one of the added advantages of having Anderson playing as an outside hitter, is he's just as comfortable through two, as that's where he normally plays his volleyball for the national team of the USA. So it just makes things even more difficult for Trentino as Lanza gets a touch, but not one that keeps it in play. Anderson. Chance here for Zenit. Nice set, but a great block. It was perhaps a little inside from Alexis Verbov. And Trentino were waiting. And it's Soleil who gets up and across, nice and early. Volvic can't defend it. Clever play from Mihailov. Oh, good dig by Butko. Oh, loads of players having a go for that. There's a bit of controversy there, as Leon wanted a swing. As it popped up, though, for Anderson to hit it. Lack of communication. Volvic pops it up. Anderson sees it. Leon thinks he's going to get it. A little bit of a clash, but hopefully no damage done. Leon's okay. Volley back to the serving line for the second time in this first set. He had a decent little jump float against Filippo Lanza, decides to go the other way this time. And it's a simple side out for Trentino as Jan Stocker puts that one away. Spike height of 3.68 meters for Jan Stocker. That's top of the antenna, just where we saw him play that ball then. Oh dear, miss-hit from Lanza. Well, they're going to challenge that. Mikhailov believes it was in. It's all about the impact the ball makes on the floor. And when it does contact the floor, it does spread out. Did it spread out enough to catch the line? Very quick decision. Well, it looked like we were going to have a quick decision. Maybe they're going to have a quick rethink. Challenge system really does take out any of the doubt. You get 2 per set. If you're successful, you keep your challenges. If you're unsuccessful, you lose 1. Unsuccessful again, that's it, gone. No more in the set. Ooh, it might be. This is interesting. Both the captains being called over. Okay, very well explained by Mr. Espikowski. A slight technical problem with the showing of the review. However, called the captains over and said the ball was in, so it's an ace serve for Russia. Still 2 challenges for Alekno, and Mikhailov goes back to serve again. So indeed there was a quick decision, just weren't able to show it. No challenge needed for that one. But it is Zenit-Kazan still in front after that early good start by Trentino. Sebastian Solé with the serve. Well, that was a quick ball out wide to Leon, who hit that at the top of the antenna, perhaps even a little bit higher. Look at that, incredible height from him. Former Cuban international. See why he is sought after around the world. Ooh, big serve, well left. Jan Stocker. Nicely done. First real opportunity for Trentino to use the middle. Simon van der Voort making sure that one didn't come back. They did go in transition, didn't they, on the first point? But that's the first one from side out. Nice backcourt pipe, very quick. We're getting to the point now where that backcourt pipe is almost the quickest point of attack and could well be used as such. Anderson. That one didn't look like it caught any block. Solé trying to avoid Volvic, but he's missed the court at the same time. And a miss-hit, really, wasn't it, as he slaps that ball long. Anderson again. Well, touch called by the referee, by the, I should say, the lines judge. Referee overruling. There might be a challenge coming, and indeed there is. Well, unfortunately, that will be overruled, won't it? Because once we see it from that angle, we know the ball was nowhere near Leon. Second timeout call by Trentino. Good pass from Kolachi. And a good use of the backcourt pipe by Trentino. As the Slovenian Tine Ernau puts that one away. See, Volvic makes a good read, just couldn't get far enough across to stop the ball. Gianelli. Trentino getting a three-man block up, but nobody actually watching what Leon was doing, closing their eyes as the ball was spiked. No idea where then it had gone as a result of that. Send it into the 20-point zone, 5 away from taking this opening set. Volvic with the serve. Pick up by Butko. High and wide for Leon. Well watched by Jan Stocker. That's a bit tight. And it was too tight in the end. Lanza thinking he might have got block out as he watched it drop. Realised it was going to go in and was too late to be able to bring it back into play. Excellent blocking from Ashev and Leon. Brilliant work. Mihailov saw that play coming. He had pressure from the outside, didn't buy it, and just went in and shut down Ernau. Excellent play. from Mikhailov. Chicken wing not working by Butko. So Trentino side out, but they're a long way back in this first set. Substitution called as Oleg Antonov comes in to replace the captain, Filippo Lanza. Lanza missed his last jump serve. So Oleg Antonov in to see what he can do. Excellent serve, but also a very nice pass. And that's off the block and into the antenna. So Zenit take the point. Mikhailov. Oh, well left by Alexei Verbov. That ball had no spin on it. And the substitution of Gabriele Nelli not working. And now it's Leon. Set point for Zenit. Oh, that is not going to come back into play. A serve from Leon. Zenit take the first set, 25-18. They are 1-0 up in this first semi-final. Just a bruising serve from Leon. Nothing Zenit could do but watch it go out, enjoy the moment, as Trentino now have to build again as we get ready for the second set. Confirmation of that first set score. Zenit-Kazan 25, Trentino Volley 18. Some between set entertainment from the local dancers as we have a look at the highlights from the first set. First set statistics. Kazan making more blocks, 3 aces as well on top of that. And Trentino Volley making one more mistake than Zenit did, all in all contributing to the difference in points in that opening set. No changes then for either side as we get this second set underway. It's Zenit-Kazan with the serve. As we start second set, Matt Anderson with the ball. Zenit leading 1-0. Excellent defense from Budko. Free ball back though for Trentino Volley. And Arnau with no trouble at all putting that one away on that pipe. Everybody committing with the middle. Leon going with Gianelli. Free swing for Arnau. Nice play off the fingers and away. Sebastian Soler under so much pressure from that ball in. Having to watch Volvic then get out wide to stop Mihailov. Decision making, look at this, realises it's not going and then has to get out wide, but can't get there quickly enough. Well, that might have been going long. Volvic couldn't get out of the way of it. Didn't look like it caught any hands. Indeed it didn't. What's Volvic doing? Well, falling over. Lanza threw that one too far in front of him. Had to check. Didn't go through the ball with his contact. Mihailov. Gianelli's backcourt. He can't go up and play it as it went over the net. Then he has to get out of the way as well. He can't become part of the block. In fact, might have been a foot fault. All irrelevant really as Leon puts the overpass away off of a brilliant serve from Mihailov. Stocker falling, trying to get the ball back over. He might have slipped on a bit of perspiration as he went for this, indeed. Another top serve, wasn't it, from Mihailov, causing Trentino problems. Good blocking. Still no way through yet for Trentino. Now there is though. Stocker finds a gap in the block. Well, that's not helping Trentino at the moment. Too many serving errors, which is just gifting points back to Zenit-Kazan. They're not having to work for them as Leon goes back. Tried to fool Zenit, or rather tried to fool Trentino with that little topspin roller. Not catching them out, able to run the middle. As Van der Voort puts it away. Stocker now with the serve. Oh, it's an ace serve from Jan Stocker, the Czech international. Perfectly placed into the corner. A bit of poor position from Butko on that ball in. Not able to get the ball exactly where he wanted to into the middle as a result. And Trentino have gone into the lead. Nice block out from Stocker. Oh, net touch given. Might well have been Van der Voort as he went in on that middle attack. No, I'm not saying it wasn't me. Very nice from Ginelli, front court. And has the option to go over with the second touch. Volvic so late to react. But comes straight back through the middle. Makes up for his earlier blunder with the block. She nearly kept it in, but that's a silly unforced error from Jan Stocker. Van der Voort. Oh, top set. Oof, wow. Well, Mihailov took his hands away and turned away, and the ball has smacked him right on the side of the head. He's jumped too high. Bang. Take that. You won't want to be seeing that again. Nice rally. And a top block from Ginelli, but it's gone out, according to the lines judge. Ginelli believes it's landed in. We're going to go to the challenge ref. Really good pickup that, wasn't it, from Jan Stocker? And then Ginelli makes the block, but did it land in? Waiting for a decision. The long line cameras right behind where the lines judge is, plus Mihailov was there. Is the camera able to have picked it up? It should be able to. So So the decision is it's landed out, being communicated back to the referee. Ginelli wants to look at the board, but captains have already been told there is a slight technical issue in that we're unable to see the output on the big screens, although the challenge referee is able to see the output in the challenge office. Anderson with the serve for Zenit-Kazan, leading by 1 point, leading by 1 set to nothing. Good dig. Free ball of sorts, this. Bit of spin on it, well dealt with. Good dig again by Colacci. Better chance now for Trentino. Oh, that's magnificent. What a swing from the captain against 3 blockers. Puts the ball away cross-court. Nobody made the right move, did they? With 3 blockers in, Alexei Verbov needed to make a little step to his left. Lovely swing from the captain. Oh, the windmill not working. Great touch of the net by Stocker to slow the ball down. Cheeky little set behind to Filippo Lanza, who's looking for block out. Arno thinks he got it. So that means that Lorenzetti's going to ask for it. Only has 1 challenge left. Oh, that didn't catch anybody, did it? May well be unsuccessful, in which case Trentino will have no challenges left in this set. No touch.
Ones they didn't lose. They had 1 shot. Yeah, good. Thank you, Shaban.
Oh, that's in. Right on the baseline. Little deep serve at Lanza. Erna can point and stare and do all he wants. Yes, the ball was shadowing the line, and that impact will show the ball is in. But they have no challenges left, so they can't question it. And now, well, the head coach needs to be careful, just going over to wipe the ball mark away of it being out, but it was in. Butko was set for a massive swing, then not able to move as the ball came off the block and went long. Watch Butko 12, edge of the picture, he sets for a huge swing, and now he can't move. Gone onto his heels. Slightly weaker rotations this for Zenit, with Butko in the front row as the setter, so only 2 front row attackers. We still have Anderson on the pipe and Mihailov on the 10. So that does give them 4 attackers still, but 2 from the back row. Sebastian Solé now with the serve for Trentino. Ashev with a rare foray through the middle, successfully so. Top serve from Leon. Down ball, this for Zenit. And then Anderson just batters that off the block of Van der Voort and Stocker. Lovely swing. Timeout call by Trentino.
Lo facciamo break. Quel lancio, ne andiamo decisi, sbagliamo dove abbiamo detto in battuta. Dove abbiamo detto? Samuel!
Oh, brilliant use by Arnau. They're looking for a carry maybe against him, because it didn't touch anyone as it went through, so it wasn't really a jack. It did stay in his hand for a while, could have been called for a carry. Perspiration to be cleared up. It is hot here at the Santa Cruzera venue. Betim, oh dear, oh dear. Ian Stocker threw that way too far in front. And as a result, just about got it over the net, didn't he? But it's a cheap point for Zenit-Kazan to go back in front. One-on-one. Ginelli trying to get a touch. Zenit take the point. Good up from Leon. Oh, what a play. Not only did he put the ball up in the air, it is on a sixpence for Anderson to put the ball down. Look at that. Clever play from Anderson. Great pickup from Leon. Ashev. Well, Ginelli under pressure. That ball was high and tight onto the net. He's tried to go off the block and away. In fact, he's just tried to tip it over Anderson, hasn't he? But he's read that brilliantly, has Matt Anderson, to deny the ball coming over. Ashev will say he had it covered as well. This time, Trentino get the side out, but they are trailing here in this second set. That one in the seam of the block between Butko and Volvic. Long arms of Volvic just about getting onto the ball. And then Volvic getting caught up in the net like a great big salmon. Hopefully he's okay. He caught his arm in the net. Actually holding on to it for support. He has got a rather large back support on. That doesn't help matters. Plus he's got dodgy knees. And at this level of volleyball, pretty much everything hurts all the time. So as he gets up in stages, hopefully he's okay. Just gets clattered in the back, doesn't he? Him and Butko colliding. Rather stern stuff, though, is Artem Volvic. with the serve. Great pass by Verbov. Oh, that's the best way to reply. Volvic hammering the ball away through the middle. Lovely set from Butko. He's still struggling though, isn't he? Massive roar and then catches breath. Top swing from him. A great set from Butko. Substitution made by Trentino Volley, as in comes Daniel Mazzoni. And off goes Simon van der Voort. Lovely from Lanza. Up and waiting. And then whipping through the ball before Volvic can get in and close the space. Top swing from Mikhailov. Well, it's just players of world-class quality showing us some world-class volleyball. That's over the top of two blockers and on to the 3-meter line or thereabouts. Look at that, brilliant. Zone not ready for that. Anderson. Well left by Trentino. Still trailing. And it's a comfortable lead for Zenit-Kazan, so long as they can keep siding out without giving away any points. Gianelli. Good lead by Verbov. Well, they've got no challenges left. They can't challenge that ball in out. As Lanza just having a chat with the coach saying challenge. That could have been in, but it wasn't. No, they don't have. Well, second referee's telling the Italian coach he's got a challenge left, but he doesn't. Wow, how has that stayed in play? Big block against Jan Stocker, hits him in the head and comes back over, and then he makes the block to put the ball down. Well, you don't practice that, that's for sure. Stocker arriving late to the party, but getting the block after getting the ball back in his face. Well, the second referee's just told the coach that he's got one challenge left, and he knows that he's called two challenges because Gianelli went for the challenge off of his block, which was given as out, which was unsuccessful, and then had the challenge after that of the ace serve that was out. In fact, they challenged the block touch, didn't they? Sorry. So that could be controversial if they do get to a situation where they call a challenge to give them a point. That could give them the set. Let's hope we don't get to that. Well, that situation anyway. Nice play this from Trentino. Soleil cutting the ball where he likes to cut it down to one.
Сатанин Бета, даже тот Ланца, который имеет линию, сейчас в этот стык с этими мячами, а с этим финал на Бета, вы прыгаете здесь. Ему открыто вся площадка, здесь в этот стык. Центральный не успевает, здесь приходит. Ну, за эту передачу, за атаку в шестую, отвечаете вы крайне. С этой быстрой передачей.
Oleg Antonov into serve for Filippo Lanza. Good swing from Anderson, he works the pipe. I guess you could say that's a very Cuban pass from Leon as the ball touched the top of the net and then just rolled over, using his arms just to play the ball in. Lanza comes back in as Oleg Antonov serving duties come to an end. Mihailov now for Zenit. Trentino creeping back in, just one behind. Bit of pressure now on Zenit's serve-receive unit. Well watched by Verbov, recovering by Butko, although Verbov then slips in his own perspiration. Free ball this for Trentino, looking for a double touch on the ball that come over, doesn't matter. Arno puts it down off the block. And Trentino have levelled up at 22-all. Verbov did well, didn't he, just to get something on that. Could have been a double touch against Mihailov, play allowed to continue. And the quick ball out wide for Ernau to wipe it off of Ashev's block. Blocking substitution for Trentino. Gabriel Nelly is in. And Stock has gone to the bench. Well, that's too tight to the net, but goes on there. Good up from Nelly. Bit wide, didn't matter. Leon puts it away. That's a magnificent spike from him. Kazan get the side out. Look at that, he's had to jump backwards and to the side to get onto it and still finds an angle. Incredible stuff from Leon. Free ball. Ashev plays it. Oh, and it's a free swing here for Mihailov. Arnu didn't get out wide. And it's set point now for Zenit-Kazan. Look at that, he had nobody, did he, Mihailov, and finds the line with ease. Leon's got to serve to nothing here, really. And just as it was in the last set, he was serving a set point up. This time, Trentino called timeout.
State lavorando lì, questa qui adesso la sapete che botta arriva, ok? Bene col secondo tocco, ma troppa frenesia. Ve l'ho detto, mi ha fatto un'altra piccola cavolata e poi quante volte diciamo che Centano deve toccare.
Шестая зона, блокаут, скидка, блокаут, это все высокие мячи, окей? Давай.
Leon with the serve, set point for Zenit-Kazan. This to take them 2-0 up, perhaps. Well, it was a serve to nothing. He had license to go at it hard. It's only the net that felt the force of that one. One side out required then for Zenit. It's a good serve, but goes front row. So he's able to go up and play it. Arno not sure what to do with it. Mihailov was sure, though, as he goes off the block and long. And Trentino are now 2-0 down. Mihailov goes off the block. Zenit-Kazan take the set. And they lead this first semi-final of the Men's World Club Championships 2-0. Velekno enjoyed that. Confirmation of the scoreline. Comfortable first set. Not quite so comfortable in the second, but credit to Zenit-Kazan. They got themselves over the line despite the comeback from Trentino. A pivotal third set now in terms of this match. It's a must-win scenario for Trentino. Zenit can ill afford to relax though, as they'll want to get this one done in straight sets and conserve energy if they can. Here are the highlights. Set statistics, 25 attacks each. Zenit-Kazan once again out blocking Trentino volley and scoring more points from service. I'm not sure they had 5 aces, but they do say there are lies, damn lies, and statistics. If you want to get involved, you can do. Hashtag FIVB Men's CWC. Get yourself on Twitter, sing like a lark. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us what you're enjoying. Who your favourite player is. So change for Trentino. Gabriele Nelli is in. Jan Stocker is out. Also in is Daniele Manzoni through the middle. And Van der Voorde is out. Unsurprisingly, no changes for Zenit-Kazan.
This kind of behavior not acceptable, okay? This kind of behavior not acceptable. You are not the captain.
So yellow card against Massimo Colacci for his protestations and talking to the referee during that last set, and the referee quite clearly telling him, you're not the captain, you don't come and talk to me, you don't talk to anybody. So that means now, Trentino, any more violations of any sort, red card, they'll lose a point straight away. Not the best of starts then for them for this third set. Nice tip from Mihailov, first point of set 3 goes to Zenit-Kazan. Look at that, he's tipped that ball from above the height of the antenna and nobody could get there quick enough. Mihailov was still moving as he went from his position blocking to defending, apologising to his teammates and having to check back. Spiker leaves the floor as soon as they jump. Wherever you're playing defence from, stay there, play from there. Lanza with the serve. foot fault from Lanza. Well, they're going to challenge that. Gianelli's convinced there was no foot fault. However, oh, well, it did look for a minute like they weren't going to challenge it, but now they are. Lanza's taken a big step. Ooh, looked like he was close, didn't he? Did he toe the line?
No, touch the line.
No, he didn't touch the line. No fault. He's a country mile behind it. If he was a long jumper, he'd be looking to get closer. So, let called. Successful challenge for Trentino, their first. Gianelli was watching, wasn't he, like a hawk? He knew. Of a second to make a decision on that ball in or out of these jump serves. Good play, Ashev, as he put that one down. It's been given as in, and be given as a touch. In fact, not given as in, my apologies, be given as a touch. As it went out. Off of Mazzoni. He knew it. Play from Arno. Wasn't a big, powerful swing. He just jumped, waited, and then it was a real flash of the arm. Pinging that one down the line. He's not 185, Gabriele Nelli, he's 2 meters 10. Making one of the shortest opposite players in the history of volleyball at this level. He was 185. That's a good swing. 3 blockers up. Zenit would have expected to have not let that one come over. It went through the arms of Butko. Top ball in. And then just too easy for Zenit-Kazan. Alexei Verbov making a case for being one of the best liberos in the world. Anderson, no question about his capabilities. Well, Butko was slightly late getting into position. Didn't get the control he would have wanted as a result. Anderson taking a little bit off of that one, but still had the same contact on the ball, so it came down very, very quickly as a result. Well, the rules for the Thunder. That's happening outside at the moment, as well as the Thunder. That's happening inside. Big spike, well dealt with. Another chance here for Kazan. Mikhailov goes cross-court, doesn't find the sideline, and Trentino take the lead. Great dig off of that spike from Anderson. Good hustle from Trentino, and then an unforced error from Mikhailov gives the Italian team the point. Sometimes it can be, you can be ploughing a very lonely furrow through the middle. So when you do get the ball, you make the most of it, as Volvic has just done. Good up from Anderson. High and wide for Leon. Oh, wow, what a spike from Leon. Sebastian Solé took his hands away, maybe thought there was going to be block out. Mashev, wow, well, he went straight over the top of Lanza. Didn't really matter what Solé did, and then Gianelli couldn't get to it. Amazing. Well, Alekno having a little word with Lorenzetti. I think it was about the set from Mashev he wasn't happy with. Well, that looks like it's landed in, so they'll challenge that. It's all about the impact of the ball on the floor as it compresses. And do you know what? Alekno said, nope, we're not challenging it. But do you know what? It's got right down the perpendicular of the antenna. It's worth a challenge, surely. They haven't. Trentino have the point, Lanza with the serve. Well left. Mikhailov just going with a jump float this time. Not confident in his serve, maybe. Although it matters not, because Trentino have the side out. Nice play from Nelly, just about had enough room, didn't he? Leon was up high, but late across the net. Lots of space for Nelly to put it away. Chase from Solé. Free ball for Zenit. Butko has a look. Mashev with a big swing off of Mazzoni and out of play. Oh, my goodness me, what a serve. And then it goes to Spike Town with Matt Anderson. Well, if Leon doesn't get the ace, that ball is coming back over, or it's just free ball time. And then Zenit in control. That's what Alekno wants. Timeout called by Trentino.
Apprendimento. Quello là è la stessa cosa di quel paese là. te da questa partita ci puoi uscire con una vittoria, ma ci devi uscire da protagonista. Ok? Allora...
Adesso lascio parallelo. Perfetto, sì, 2-2. Maximum seconda linea, mano ma sulla spalla, pronto sulla spalla.
Nelly. Well, it's not often the world gets to see, we get to see Anderson playing through four. As generally we see him with the national team through the opposite slot. You can see why Zenit want him. Mihailov is getting a bit of a shiner developing, isn't he, on his face from that ball he got earlier in the first set. Oh, brilliant from Volvic. Gianelli apologises as he tried to take matters into his own hands and gets put down. A little bit too obvious. Volvic was ready and waiting. If you'd have set that from there, that would have been something special. Mihailov has got it off the block, and Zenit now opening up a bigger lead. Touched Mazzoni as it went out. Dropping just a little too quickly for Ashev. Oh no. Did Anderson get hands? That time he didn't. So a couple of quick points for Trentino. They're back to within 3. Oh, nicely played by Volvic. Van der Voort has looked for hands. Has he got a net touch? Oh, the net was going up and down like a yo-yo, but who touched it? Somebody did. So there's going to be, well, they're going for block touch or net. There's going to be a challenge. If there was a net touch, then the ball needs to still been in play. In other words, not have touched the floor before the net touch was made. Volvic knows he touched the net. was Mihailov, was it? So it must have been a bit earlier, before we saw that, the net was going up and down. And in that point at which they're claiming it, there was no net touch. So an unsuccessful challenge. Buko with the serve. Mihailov into the front row to join Anderson and Volvic. Free ball for Zenit. Oh, another big swing from Anderson, but that's gone long, according to the lines judge, agreed with by the referee. Van goes back to serve for Trentino. This time Anderson goes with the tip. Glances looking for block out, didn't get it. Couple of errors on both sides as the scoreboard ticks over, but as far as Zenit are concerned, this is just what they wanted. They're 5 ahead. Timeout called by Trentino.
Di palle alte, ok? Noi stiamo adesso lavorando bene, abbiamo preso un money out, ok? Posizioni di difesa non corrette, il 6 tiene fermo il centrale, la zona centrale, in tutte le situazioni è il 5 l'1 che si adatta, è il muro perché la...
Trentino making a substitution. Nelly is off, and back in comes Jan Stocker. Trentino back to their starting 6 as they look to try to get back into this match. Anderson with the serve for Zenit. It's not often that Anderson gets to hit the pipe, but when he does, he makes the most of it himself. That's a great swing. This time the joust goes the way of Trentino. Well watched by Ashev, that's great blocking. Although, mostly because he got it off with a schnoz. They got a very close look at this one. Did Ashev, the middle blocker. Mikhailov gave it a good go, didn't he? Couldn't get there. Great pick-up from Kalachi. Nice lockout from Arno. Tidy side out for Zenit as they edge towards this third set. Could well be the match as well. The ball has hit the floor. Well, that was a top serve from Leon, but this time Kalachi deals with it. Stocker it was who gets the point. It'll be Stocker with the serve. Anderson gets the block out. Zenit now just 3 points away from victory. What can Trentino do to turn it around? Can they do anything? Oh, huge block from Volvic and Anderson. That was pretty much a one-on-one, wasn't it, by Anderson, who was across early. Arno gets the side out, but as far as Zenit are concerned now, just 2 side outs for them required, and this one's all over. Butko goes back to serve. Mikhailov comes to the front row. And it is match point now for Zenit-Kazan. And that's it, it's all over. The first time of asking, Volvic makes the block, Zenit take the set and win it the match by 3 sets to nothing. And it is Kazan who go through to the final of the Men's World Club Championships here in Betim. It's another tough serve. That's what they've done throughout this game. Lekno happy, the team delighted. They're through to the final. So a great result for Zenit-Kazan. Not sure they would have believed they would have got it done 3-0. They would have been ready for 5. Here are the statistics from the match as a whole. Outblocked Trentino Volley, outserved them, generally outplayed them.
hear him.
Well, congratulations on the win. How important was it for you to get it done in 3 sets, do you think, today?
Well, any time that we could cut our training, our jumping, and everything in this heat is good for us. I think it's good for any team. So it's also important for our confidence. You know, I don't think we necessarily played as well as we wanted to. We didn't execute our plan the way we wanted to, but we won. We fought together as a team and we played well.
Well, serving pressure is a big factor in your game. Do you think that worked well today?
For pretty much everybody but me, yeah. No, in the first set I served well, but then I personally, second and third set was pretty crappy with that. But no, the rest of the guys on the team played really well. They served really strong and put us in the driving seat of this match.
Well, congratulations on the win, and we look forward to seeing you in the final.
Thank you very much.
Well, that concludes our coverage from the first game here, the first semi-final. We hope you enjoyed it. Up next, we'll have another semi-final as the hosts, Sada Cruzeiro, look to make it back to the final and defend their championship. We do hope you can join us for that. But from all of us for now, it's time to say goodbye.